part of our Aqidah, it's part of our decree. And we love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam for many reasons. First, because Allah loves him. Second, because Allah told us to love him. And because he guided us to Jannah. And because of his manners. And because he loves us. And so many reasons. And not only that, listen carefully. Our Iman is not complete until we love him more than our own selves. لن يؤمن أحدكم حتى you are not a complete believer until and unless I am more beloved to you than your family and your father and your own self والناس أجمعين and all mankind. And listen to that also. Allah said in Surah Al-Ahzab, النبي أولى بالمؤمنين إيش؟ من أنفسهم. The Prophet had higher claim upon the believers than their own selves. Yani if I ask you, even if you're not Arab, what does awla? What's the first thing comes to your mind when you hear awla? Awal, right? Awal, one, first, right? النبي أولى comes first before myself. يعني it's an ibadah by itself. Loving Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it's an ibadah by itself. Now, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us the only way, there are three kinds of people that will taste the sweetness of Iman. The sweetness of Iman. The first one is a person whom Allah and His Prophet are more beloved to them than anyone. How much did the Sahaba love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam? There are so many examples. I will take just two. A man came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam crying. He said, "Why are you crying?" He said, "Ya Rasulullah, when I'm with you, I'm so happy. Very happy. And when I go home, I miss you so much. I can't wait for the morning to come up so I can come back and see you." He said, "That's great. So why are you crying?" He said, "Ya Rasulullah, I'm thinking, look at this. I'm thinking, if Allah permit me to Jannah, and definitely you are in Jannah and in the highest place in Jannah, but if Allah permit me to Jannah, I'm going to be in a much lower level. Even though we all know that in Jannah there's no sadness, there's no hazan, there's nothing, right? So, Ya Rasulullah, I'm going to miss you." And he's crying. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not answer. Who answered? Allah. Allah revealed an ayah telling this Sahabi, وَمَن يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولَ وَمَن يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولَ فَأُولَئِكَ مع الذين أنعم الله عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن أولئك رفيقا. Allah Azza wa Jal revealed an ayah saying, whomsoever obey Allah and His Prophet will be with the Anbiya. Yani you will be with me. A Sahabiya, a female companion, waiting, and the army is coming back from a battle. And I want you to imagine, she's waiting and the army is coming back from the battle. First person saw her, he said, "Your father is a shaheed." She said, "How about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam?" No answer. Another person came, he said, your husband is a shaheed. She said, how about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Third person came, your brother is a shaheed. She said, how about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Somebody tell me, how is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Are you comprehending? Then when they told her that he's okay, she said, the rest does not matter. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. How much they loved him. How much they loved him. So, there's a hadith, what reminded me of this whole topic, I read a hadith in Sahih Muslim, 100% authentic. Rasulullah ﷺ said, من أشد أمتي لي حبا ناس يأتون من بعدي يود أحدهم لو رآني بأهله وماله. The most beloved from among the most beloved to me are people who will come after me. So now let's pause here. Inshallah ta'ala, this is, so far it includes us. Come after me, right? Okay, let's see if the second part applies to me. They are so keen in just getting a glimpse of me that they are ready to give up their family and all their wealth. Just to get a glimpse. Yeah, let's put it in numbers. I have $1 million. And I have a wife and 5 children. I'm ready to give up all that. 0. All of it. For what? To get a glimpse of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Do you love him this much? Are you ready to give up everything just for a glimpse? How about, if that's for a glimpse, how about praying behind him? one salat. How about walking with him? How about talking to him? If this is how much it cost just to have a glimpse of him. What does it mean loving him, ya akhwan? What does it mean to love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? It's not a lip service. It's not a lip service. I love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We all love him. And our love to him varies from one person to another. Loving him is believing him. Loving him is try to imitate him to the best of our ability. Loving him is to implement whatever he taught us in our life without a speck of doubt that it is the best thing for me. He taught us everything, right? Which foot to enter the masjid, which foot to leave the masjid, which hand to eat with. What to say when it's raining, what to say when it's thundering, what to say when you have a baby, what to say when you get married, what to say when you die, everything you could think of. So let's try put that claim into action and do as much as we can. When we hear that this is a sunnah, let's at least do our best to apply it. Wallahi, no one is asking us to give up all our money or all our family. But at least let's do the minimum. The bare minimum is to, as much as we can, respect Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam by applying as many sunnahs as possible in our life. I beg Allah Azza wa Jal with the best of His names for everyone who's listening to me, whether here or on YouTube, to make us from the people who will gather with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deprived us from seeing him in this dunya. I beg you, Ya Allah, make us from the people who will see him on the day of judgment. May Allah gather us all with him. May Allah make us from the people who listen and apply. Jazakum Allah khair. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.